guys to the Calisthenics Hub. You already know it's your host Jeff. I have Juan from Colombia. It's always a pleasure to have not just Latino athletes, and then also it's an honor to have Colombian athletes on my channel, as I am a Colombian athlete myself. Live in New York, but let's get straight to it. Let's find out a little more. Bienvenidos al Calisthenics Hub, otra atleta de Colombia. Me da cierto un orgullo poder entrevistar a mis hermanos latinos y latinas que pues practican el deporte, especialmente pues de mi país, Colombia. Yo soy de Cali, Colombia, y vamos a conocer más de Juan. Let's get to it. Juan, tell us a little bit about yourself. How old are you? Where you from exactly in Colombia, and when you got started with calisthenics?
And my name is Juan Diego. I'm 18 years old. I was born in Bogota, Colombia. I currently living here. I started calisthenics almost 3 years ago. I saw some guys at my school doing some muscle ups, doing some pull-ups. I was with my friends. I would just saw him doing those kind of movements.
Yeah.
And it was so impressive to myself that I just said, yeah, I want to do that. So I went with my friends to the bars and we started doing pull-ups. And those guys, they were from 11th grade, which is from in my school. So they were the big guys, the tough guys.
Gotcha.
And they said, hey, could you do this? And it was a Korean, it was like
the Korean dip?
But it was like in which this is the bar and you
right.
go like here and you sit in the bar.
Gotcha.
And I tried doing that. Obviously I couldn't until the next 2 days. I managed to get it. And well, I fell in love with that. But before that, I injured my hip. So I used to play soccer. And after that, it was maybe the beginning of my calisthenics journey.
Okay.
Because I obviously couldn't play soccer anymore. So I started calisthenics.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
So do you playing soccer and calisthenics? Well, that's what led you to calisthenics because the hip injury. What challenges did you see? Does your hip injury still affect you today, or you got better? You got recovered?
No, yeah, I got recovered.
Yeah, you recouped. Awesome, man.
Mm-hmm.
What challenges did you see in the beginning with calisthenics?
I don't remember quite well. Maybe getting my first. I was really good at doing pull-ups.
Okay.
I didn't do it like a full range of motion until like a few months later, but I got good strength.
Okay.
So I managed to do a lot of pull-ups, and I wasn't that good with my push strength.
Gotcha.
But with my pulling strength, I was really good. But I struggled a lot getting my first muscle up.
Okay.
It was
because it requires that push strength at the end.
Yeah,
definitely.
So I couldn't do bar dips, which is like a principle for a muscle up, since you gotta do like the second
and then come up. Yep.
Yeah. So I struggled a lot with the muscle up. Also getting my first handstand took me a while, but I used to practice every day, so it got quite easy. But it was a challenge.
For sure.
I knew I had the muscle when I first did a pull up to like the chest up here.
Yeah, right. So you're like your core.
And when I did that pull up, I knew, I have the muscle. And I just tried it at the same time and I got it.
Nice, man. Nice.
It was a good feeling.
It is a good feeling. You feel so proud. You have like a huge dopamine and euphoria to your brain, It becomes addictive. Absolutely.
Sure.
Absolutely. Was there a specific athlete that inspired you, Juan?
At the beginning, it was Jirai Alonso, but he's like a good guy with a lot of enthusiasm to show the sport, but he's not like I like a model role, you know what I mean? So
right,
it was
the role model,
what got me into calisthenics basically was him with this muscle up tutorial, but it's not my model. I might say nowadays it's my friends.
Gotcha.
And also because they are always like giving me energies and motivation to keep going.
Yeah, that's
So
awesome.
whenever I record video, I just send it to them to WhatsApp through WhatsApp, and they just comment like, "Yo, cool stuff, man," you know.
Absolutely.
And so my friends and also now this Victor Agendes, yo, he's a
Okay.
beast. He's a beast. And
Yeah,
also Thomas Kurganov.
Thomas Krugerov. Yes, he's a beast, man. I've been trying to get him on the channel, and I'm gonna get to him too. I've actually been able to interview a few guys from the West Coast Warriors, so it's awesome, you know. So
Amazing
it's
man.
awesome. Yeah, it's awesome. It's just like I said, I just want to get everybody's story, you know. To me, it's more about listening to the athlete and getting to know the person behind the athlete, not just what you see on Instagram. You know what I mean? But
Mhm.
yeah, man, yeah, that's awesome, brother. That's awesome that you had these inspirations, and you know what I love that you said your friends. I love that you said your friends are your inspiration nowadays. Um, you know, I'm happy to hear that you have a support circle. You know what I mean? Like, you know, a group of friends that helps you and motivates you and inspire, keep on inspiring you to keep on pushing forward, man. That's awesome, brother. That's awesome. We could all use that support circle. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, man.
it's awesome the fact, and I feel like when you start practicing calisthenics, you find that support system through like-minded people who like the sport as well. You know, that's just what I feel. What about you? What do you think?
Yeah, now that we are in quarantine, well, we're not anymore, but when we
Well,
used to be
yeah.
in quarantine,
Hmm.
yo, I stopped doing calisthenics for like 2 months because I just feel dismotivated, and I didn't have my friends. They are from my school,
Yeah.
but I didn't have my friends. I couldn't see them, so I just passed through a lot of things, and I didn't feel the energy to keep going. Even though I mean, I didn't think that yeah, I'm gonna leave this sport because no, that's not.
Right.
But I didn't want to do a lot of things. But now that we are not anymore in quarantine, and we have like I still haven't seen them, but I have the hope to see them soon.
Yeah.
But that motivates me to keep going harder and harder.
Yeah. Let's talk about that during the quarantine. You said you didn't train too much. Are you training now? Now,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
quarantine's probably been over a little bit in Colombia. Um, what were you doing about at home as far as training when you was training?
Um,
Were you doing more working on push? Do you have a bar to like do pull-ups and stuff like that?
yeah, I have a bar, but I only do push strength, only planche.
Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah. So you work at planche. I see some of your videos on Instagram. You see you doing a strata planche on the parallettes and stuff.
Mhm.
Um, how do you train now? Tell me about your training now.
Mm, at the beginning of my training, I just do like max holds and some straddle presses,
Okay.
and then I just bought some dumbbells,
Sure.
and I do this exercise. I call it the Sanetti press, which simulates like a Sanetti doing with this.
Okay. Yeah. Lifting the dumbbell, straight arm
Uh
strength
huh.
for the deltoids.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
do that exercise. Also leaning with some rings I have.
You use the rings.
Yeah,
So you do like
jam
front
rings.
straight arm rings, a lean.
Yeah.
Nice,
Hmm. And
nice.
also advanced tuck and handstand push-ups at the end.
Gotcha. So you do a lot of planche training right now when you're doing push. That's most of your
Yeah,
concentration.
I've been always doing planche. I don't like front lever that much.
Gotcha. So your focus right now is planche. You want to make sure you get a full.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I
Gotcha.
mean, I was able to get the full planche, but it was, I mean, I got it,
Right.
and but it was not like this great form.
Not clean. Right. Right. Not
Uh-huh.
clean.
And now I'm trying to clean my posture and stuff.
Yeah. 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 For sure. For sure. Do you do anything as far as recovery? Right. You say you train at least almost every day, but do you take any days off?
No, I train like I give 4 to 3 days rest.
Okay.
I
And
don't
you
train because my trainings have a really high intensity.
Okay, so you don't train in the beginning. You used to train every day, not anymore.
Well, at the beginning, I used to do a lot of every day. I did pull-ups
Okay,
and handstand. I'm practicing my handstand.
Okay, so you were just doing that every day, pull-ups and
And
handstand.
yeah, and also freestyle. I used
Got
to
it.
do a lot of freestyle, not anymore because I don't leave my house.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Cool, man. So you take now you're taking 3, 4 days off, and you feel like that's been better in your training?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely feel more recovered, right? I feel like when you give those good amount of days for recovery, you gain a lot more strength, and I think that's one of the things we should all focus on.
Yeah, because
Recovery.
muscles take a lot of time to recover, especially shoulders take 4 days to recover.
That as well as your ligaments, your joints, your
Hmm.
tendons, especially when you do a lot of planche work. I'm sure you can agree that your wrist starts to hurt, your elbow starts to hurt after a while if you just constantly train.
Yeah, at the beginning, my wrists hurt a lot because I did a lot of one arm handstands,
Yeah, a lot of
and
pressure.
yeah, and most of the times I don't really warm up my wrist,
Got it.
even though nowadays I don't feel pain anymore.
Okay.
But yeah,
You still warm up your wrist now though? Now?
yeah, but a little bit, not that much.
Gotcha. You feel like just overall you got stronger, so now it doesn't hurt
Yeah,
anymore.
and I also use wrist reps.
Wrist wraps, yeah, they help.
Yeah,
The moment I bought that, my pain on my wrists reduced like drastically.
yeah,
Because
they help a lot.
it supports. But dude, tell me about your eating, like your diet. What do you do as far as your nutrition?
Mm, I don't really think that much about my nutrition. I just eat, but I try not to eat that much of hamburgers. I mean that fast food.
Yeah,
I'm dirty. Even though if I have the chance, I obviously will eat it because who doesn't like fast food?
right. Who doesn't like a burger or a pizza or a hot dog? Absolutely,
Yeah, but
absolutely.
that's occasionally. It's not like every single time.
And guys, if you never had a Colombian hot dog or Colombian burger, those things are massive. They're delicious. They have like a lot of like ingredients in it. They're just bomb. It's not like an American burger where it's just lettuce and tomato. It's good. It's good. Lettuce, cheese, and tomato. Nah, they put that and then some. All types of sauces. So just Google Colombian hot dog, Colombian burger. It'll change your life, guys. For the audience in the United States, they're awesome. Back to calisthenics.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. Just talking other stuff. What's your motivation now, Juan? What keeps you going? Now you said you mentioned your friends, but is there like a specific goal you're working towards right now?
Yeah, planche is really frustrating. When I've thought a lot of times, I wanna stop. But what keeps me not stopping is I realize how much I've progressed.
Hmm.
So I see back and I just see like, yo, I managed to get up to here. Why
Right.
am I gonna stop now? I just gotta
Absolutely.
continue. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah, bro. I totally agree with you. Totally agree 100%. Your progress that people make throughout the journey is self-motivating, man. It's self-motivating. See how much you've gained and what you have been able to do compared to when you first started. It's amazing. It's amazing. I completely agree, bro. I completely agree.
Yeah, at first I couldn't do anything.
Right, and that's how all
Only
of us are.
pull-ups.
Yeah, man. You mentioned you were naturally good at pull-ups. That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
Do you
not
feel like
anymore.
do you feel like calisthenics has improved other areas of your life as opposed to the physical?
And gaining discipline.
Okay. Okay.
Mm, yeah, that's it.
Gotcha.
Maybe being more constant with things. I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. You follow through more with other stuff in life, and you're more disciplined, so you're more.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Discipline is a common theme in calisthenics. And it's the only way you're able to achieve these skills by continue doing that and
Yeah,
being
because
disciplined.
yeah, because there are more bad days than good days.
Oh
But
yeah,
those bad days, you gotta be disciplined and keep going on
dude, that is
your
so true.
limits.
That is so freaking true, man.
Uh-huh.
So true, bro. So true. So fucking true. There are many more bad days than there are good days, but you gotta just keep on going.
Yeah.
Completely agree. Completely agree. If you can go for, back in time when you first started, about what was it, 3 years ago, I believe, right?
Yeah, almost. Yeah.
Yeah, about 3 years ago. If you could go back in time, what advice would you give yourself?
Mm, maybe training a smarter way.
Oh, train a smarter way. Talk to me. What do you mean by that?
Sometimes people who start calisthenics or well any sport, I mean, mostly calisthenics because we don't have personal trainers.
Sure. Yeah.
It's not like in soccer that you have coaches,
Right.
tennis and stuff. In here, it's all by yourself. So you gotta plan in a good way your trainings. You gotta know how to rest. And also rest is a really important thing. People usually, I saw this interview with this guy from South Africa, and he said he trains
Calisthenic
every
interview?
day. Yeah, and he said he
Oh,
trains every day, and
yeah.
it was like, yeah, but if you train every day, you're gonna injure yourself. So you gotta know where to rest. You gotta listen to your body. That's really important. So that will be my personal advice to myself
Okay.
and to anybody that's watching this interview.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. Rest and training smarter is really important.
Yeah,
The body needs to recover, but also
yeah, have a
structure your
good
training.
planification.
Yeah, exactly. Have a good strategy, a good plan, and a routine that works for you. We
Mhm.
all have different levels and different strengths and different weaknesses. Just kind of get to know your body a little better, and that's it. That's it. What setbacks have you encountered?
I injured my obviously my wrist,
Yeah, yeah.
my shoulder doing a straddle planche
Okay.
like a year ago.
Shit.
Obviously my
What
hip.
happened with your shoulder? Like, what did you tear it? Did you get a lesion, or what happened?
I don't know. Is there's this bone in this part. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know what happened, but it just got. Mm,
Like inflamed? Like,
uh-huh.
yeah, se enconó,
Sí, se inflamó.
se inflamó. They're inflamed. Gotcha.
Yeah, it got inflamed. And well, obviously my hip.
Yeah, you mentioned you
And
have, yeah.
yeah, and I also when I was doing calisthenics, I also played tennis.
Okay.
And my elbow, because this expression that they say this tennis elbow, like the
The golfer's elbow?
uh-huh.
Yeah. Like right here, right this area here?
Yeah, because of repetitive movements.
Yeah.
So yeah, I faced that, and that's it.
You know, Speaking of repetitive movements, because pushing and pulling is almost a similar movement. It might be a lot on the elbows. That's why probably I might be feeling that. Now that you mentioned that repetitive movement, you're always constantly doing this, but also when you're doing push-ups and pull-ups, you might always get that repetitive movement on the elbow. Do you think that might be a cause for that? Now that
Mm,
I'm thinking about it, I don't know. It just kind of came to mind.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I
I'm
will have to Google it.
Yeah, I would
I
have
don't
to
know.
Google it too, guys. So if anybody's a physiotherapist or knows a little bit more about the anatomy, let us know in the comments, guys, if you're watching. Because I feel like pull-ups when that constant movement, and then push-ups as you're constantly locking out, because you want to make sure you get that full range of motion, and you do a proper lockout. Maybe that's why a lot of people get that gopher's elbow. All that tendon pressure, and I don't know. I'm just discussing stuff, bro. I'm not an expert. Just my experiences. Disclaimer: I'm not an expert. Neither is Juan. We're just talking about our experiences.
Yeah, it could also be because of technique.
Okay.
In calisthenics, technique matters a lot more than reps.
Yeah. Yeah. That's absolutely right too. That's absolutely right. Technique is a huge aspect. And make sure you're doing it in the proper form. Absolutely. Absolutely. What goals do you have for yourself, man? For with calisthenics?
Right now, improving my one arm handstand. I I was thinking to myself today, and I even asked a friend, "Yo, should I do like a 30 days challenge in which I post a video of me trying a one arm handstand and see how much I improved through that 30 days?"
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about that, and also obviously full plunge, maybe getting Maltese, one arm flag, and
One
the
arm
fifth,
flag,
yeah,
like the front, like a one arm
yeah,
flag.
yeah, like in Hessen.
Oh, okay, gotcha, gotcha. I was
Yeah,
thinking like the human flag on a pole for one arm. I'm like, how are you gonna do
no,
that?
no, no. Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah,
was like,
that's
wait, hold on.
impossible.
Just so I was just trying to figure out, like, how are you gonna do that, man? Okay, on the one on the handstand, and you flag it. Yeah, okay,
Mhm.
okay, yeah, that's pretty. That's dope. That's a dope move to see. And yeah, man, good luck on your journey. Good luck. Are you planning on competing? Maybe
Yeah, but when I get full planche,
once you're at the full punch level. Okay,
yeah, with all these variations and stuff. Because now, even though I competed once and
sure.
I managed to get a third place,
Congratulations.
thank you, man. I don't feel like I have like this grade level. I mean, I'm not bad though, but I want to improve with myself.
There you go, man.
I managed to get like a good level in a competition.
Well, listen.
So I
Coming
want to
third
get a
place
full
is not
punch.
bad at all, man. Coming third place is not bad at all, brother.
Yeah,
You know
it
that,
even
that
was my first competition.
yeah, exactly, brother. Like, you got to go in there expecting the best, and then also be prepared for what could happen. You got to go in there knowing that you gave it your all, and others are gonna give it their all too. So that's what I like about the sport is that yeah, there's competitions and you go against other people, but at the end of the day, I think in that competition you're really battling yourself, to
But
improve
yeah,
and show the best that you can show of yourself of what you've trained and I think that's a really cool aspect of the sport. um I suppose that you're not stopping anytime soon, right, with calisthenics? It's
no,
the lifestyle. Yeah, for
yeah, and
sure.
it's also a way to distract myself from all this school work and stuff. So
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
great way to
kill some
like
time.
just keep going. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It's like you said, it's a great way to just keep going, and it doesn't, how do I say it, it won't, it's nothing, you continue, it's nothing bad, like it's a great thing. It's a great thing. You're only going to get stronger, you're only going to get better, and that's amazing, bro, for sure.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So tell me a little bit, like, what do you think as a community we can improve?
Oof. Well, in the Colombian aspect with this
Sure.
Colombian people, well, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of rivalry between people.
A lot of rivalry.
Yeah, rivalry, my bad.
No, you're good, bro, you're good.
Um, but I mean, it's a good community. People help each other,
Sure.
but there's also these people that are egocentric and yeah, I mean,
They let the ego get to them.
yeah, they gotta know where they came from. People don't start with a full Maltese; they started from a tuck planche. So
Yeah, for sure.
don't disrespect others because of that.
Yeah, just like you said, just remember where you come from.
Hmm.
Remember the beginning of the journey. Be humble. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right. Well, you guys heard it over there in Colombia, guys. Let's unify. Let's be more of a community. We already do a lot of support, but let's try to really unite. And because I feel like that's the only way we can get that recognition that we deserve as a sport to get into the Olympics, to get into the X Games. A lot of places around the world don't recognize calisthenics as a sport. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I,
Okay.
is it in Colombia? Is it recognized as a sport yet, or no?
Not, I mean, not that much, but I've seen these interviews from these TV channels
Yeah,
to people who practice the sport. But if I go out to the streets and ask somebody, "Hey, do you know what calisthenics is?" It's most likely they won't know what it is.
gotcha, gotcha. Who are the two people you saw on like interviewing for the sports? Was it like a sports channel or something in Colombia that this was happening? I'm just intrigued to hear that if interviews are happening, it's in Colombia for the sport. That means that the sport is getting recognized. I'm pretty excited to hear that.
No, it wasn't like it was like just un canal de noticias.
Gotcha. It was just like a news channel. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. And then we're just having a quick segment on fitness, and that was it.
Mhm.
Okay, all right, all right. It probably happened during Corona times, during COVID times, because I know because of COVID, a lot of people found out about calisthenics because the gyms were closed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So like sometimes the news were like, hey, check out this new type of workout, calisthenic or body weight work exercises. Maybe there was a segment. I'm not sure what you saw on
No, but
TV,
it was no, but it was in the past
in the
before,
past.
yeah, before coronavirus.
Okay, okay, all right. Well, listen, hey, that's a start, right? It's getting on some sort of news network, and that's a start to get more recognition. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it's the beginning.
Yeah, it's the beginning. I'm excited to hear that. I haven't personally seen anything here on the news, but again, I just started to get into. The reason why I turned this way is because I have my TV up here.
Okay.
People are asking like, why did you look away? But yeah, yeah. So that's pretty much it. Like I haven't seen it because I just got really into the sport now. Not like I haven't seen it like on ESPN, which is a huge like network for
A sports
sports.
channel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sports channel. I haven't seen it in any news media or any news channels. Um, YouTube, well, yeah, it's all over YouTube because YouTube you can pretty much do as you please as far as like putting
Yeah,
up
the
content. Yeah,
algorithm.
and the algorithms, of course. But like as far as like networks, I never seen it like that, man. I haven't seen it like that. So to hear that it's in Colombia, at least in the past before Corona, that means that as a community and as a sport, we're going in the right direction.
Yeah, it's getting bigger. You see a
Hopefully,
lot of people.
yeah. Hopefully that type of thing continues to happen around the world, and it gets more recognition. I'm excited. First time hearing it, so that's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, for example, in my school, I have like my team. It's called Elemental.
Yeah, Element. Yeah,
And
I saw that you have a team called Element. Yeah, as you were saying.
yeah, yeah, I responded to you. So they're like, yeah, you should talk to these guys because
Yeah.
they're doing.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. Yep.
yeah, I was that guy. And with that team, we managed to get a lot of people in my school. I
Like
mean,
into the sport.
yeah, into the sport.
Nice.
Like little kids from seventh grade, eighth grade,
Nice.
up to bigger guys,
Right.
and
Older
we
guys. Yep.
managed to spread the word. And I hope when I graduate, because I graduate this year,
Sure.
they continue with the sport and manage to get more people.
That's awesome, man.
So I
That's
hope
awesome.
that to happen, and also, yeah, internationally, nationally, that's that sport gets bigger. I hope so.
That's amazing, bro. That's amazing, and I applaud you for getting the generation involved, the new generation involved. That's yeah, man. Big ups to you, man. That's awesome, bro. The fact that you're able to inspire people already. You're already doing what I'm trying to do already, which is inspire people. You're doing that locally in your community, and that's amazing, bro. That's awesome. I
Exactly.
love that. I love that, bro. Yo, that's a lot of respect to that, man. A lot of respect. So yeah, man. Dude, this has been a good time, man. Tell us where we can follow you, you and the team. The in the social medias. Let us know what platforms you got going on.
We got Instagram, only Instagram.
Okay, sure. And what's
Well, my Instagram is SW Juandi with a double I, and my team page is Elemental, but Rayal Piso, Street
underscore?
Workout SW, yeah, underscore,
Gotcha, gotcha.
and that's where you can find us.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Listen, I wanna get the team. I wanna get the team. Let them know. I want to do the
Oh, you
interview.
should, yeah.
I
I even told them like, hey, I'm gonna get an interview, and and they were just texting me like, hey, yo, that's awesome, and they've been texting through here. Look,
what's
well,
that?
it says, yo, wish me luck, and they say, yo, yeah, I wish you luck, yeah, and they say, yo, talk of me.
Yo, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. What's the name? What's the name? Let's shout them out. Let's shout them out. What's the team name? Like who's on the
Okay,
team?
Alejandro Botero,
Alejandro.
Juan Carlos Vargas,
Let's go.
Diego
Carlos.
Rosa, Diego Rosa,
Diego.
Daniel Ortiz,
Daniel.
y Santiago Áviles.
Santiago. Let's go. Let's go. My boy Juan. The Element team. The Element team. Let's go.
It's amazing, man.
And of course, man, listen, tell your team I want to know their story too,
I'll
and
tell you for sure.
I would love to hear their story, man. The
Okay.
more the better. The more we do this, the more people know about y'all, the more people know about the sport in Colombia, in the world, here in America. It doesn't matter, it's just about spreading the word, man. Spreading the word.
Yeah.
Sure, for sure. Interview with my boy Juan from the Element team from Bogota, Colombia. It's always an honor to have Colombian athletes. And guys, honestly, it's an honor to have all the athletes. I just don't want to single my boys out, but I'm Colombian. I gotta show love. I gotta show love. So go, bro. Thank you again, man. Be sure to follow Juan and the Element team. We're gonna put up the descriptions and the links in the description. So guys, thank you again. Thank you, Juan, for doing this interview, man, and sharing your
No,
story.
thank you, man.
Absolutely,
Appreciate to have the time here, show my story, and tell everybody and inspire others.
man. That's what we're here
That's
for.
what I
Man.
want to.
That's awesome, bro. Yo, this guy's doing a lot of good things back home already. Be sure to follow him. He's already inspiring the youth over there, which is amazing. Him and his team is doing a lot of big things out there. You know what I mean? So be sure to follow him and on his journey to do the one arm handstand, because I know that's one of the things he's going to be doing. So be sure to follow him. And guys, if you like this video, it helps out the channel to like, subscribe, and share. Comment. Did you like it? Just let me know what's up, guys. Just let me know. Let me know in the comments what's up. And thank you for watching, guys. Really appreciate that, man. And that's a wrap.